Hey everyone. In today's lesson, we're going to take a look at rationalizing radical expressions, which is kind of like the same as dividing or looking at fractions that contain radicals. So pretty much the general rule is you can't have a radical in the denominator of your fraction. So in order to get rid of that, what you're going to do is you're going to multiply by a form of 1 that is the radical that's in the denominator on top and bottom. So really, that's a complicated way of just saying whatever number or whatever radical you see at the bottom, you're going to multiply both the top and the bottom by that radical, okay, to get rid of what's at the bottom. So we're going to kind of see what happens here. We get 4 square root of 2 on the top. Now on the bottom, we get the square root of 2 times the square root of 2. When you multiply these times themselves, you actually just end up with the number that's on the inside. I'm going to show every step here just the first time. But as we go through, you can kind of skip this step because it's just going to be, again, that number, the radicand on the inside. Okay, so we get 4 square root of 2, and then the square root of 4 we know is 2. We see how that radical on the bottom disappears, and then I can simplify the fraction on the outside, 4 divided by 2, and I will get 2 square root of 2 as my final answer. Okay, let's take a look at a couple more examples. All right, so we have a few more here. In the first one, you can actually simplify this one in the beginning or at the end, either way. I'm going to go ahead and do it in the beginning, probably make my numbers a little bit smaller. So this is going to become 4 over, and then I have I have 3 square root of 6. Okay, so 4 over 3 square root of 6. And now we want to just get rid of that radical, so I'm going to multiply both the top and the bottom by the square root of 6 in order to get rid of that. Okay, so the top is going to become 4 square root of 6, and the bottom is going to become 3 times. Now again, I'm not going to show the step, but you're multiplying these two things, which becomes the square root of 36, and then the square root of 36 is just 6. Okay, so again, that's how you're getting rid of the radical. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and bring it down here. Okay, so I got 4 square root of 6 over 18. 4 and 18 can both be divided by 2, so I'll end up with 2 square root of 6 over 9 as my final answer for that one. Simplifying in the beginning here with the 4 over 3, that just makes this numbers a little bit smaller when you get towards the end here. But you can actually also wait until the end. The numbers might just be a little bigger. All right, take a look at one more. So here we have a radical on the top and the bottom. We really only care about getting rid of that one on the bottom. So I'm going to multiply both top and bottom by the square root of 5. So on the top I get 3 and the square root of 10. And on the bottom we know square root of 5 times the square root of 5 is just going to give me 5. And actually in this one, that is my final answer. Nothing else to simplify here. Okay. All right, so again, these are just some basic rationalizing the denominator questions. When you have radicals in the denominator, you're just multiplying by that same radical in the denominator to get rid of it.